a simple website you might get if you were a small businessman and asked a high school student to create a website for your business. It consists of about 5 or 6 pages and it is built around PHP and uses MySQL database as its backend. That would not be critical information because you could discover that easily enough. The idea here is that you as the attacker expect that this website contains SQL injection because that high school student has never heard of that problem and has no way of knowing that he should protect the web against attackers. So I am telling you that this web page contains an SQL injection problem somewhere within its structure, and the goal of you, or the goal of the students who visit the class, is to exploit that SQL injection. Now there are many ways of doing that. What I want from them is to extract all the data in the database and present it in an easy to read fashion. We will not be extracting all the data because it makes no sense. It's just a mechanical thing after you complete the first part of the attack. But what I would like you to do is to notice that here's a login form where you can log in, well, you could log in to the insides of the application, although those insights are not implemented actually, they just tell you whether your login and password is correct. But what I would like to our brave heroes here to discover is the name of the administrator of the web page and his password. So here's your application, and basically that's it. You shouldn't need any more information, but of course I'll help you. The general idea, of course, if you wanted to be lazy, you would download SQL map and use it against this website, and that would solve pretty much everything for you right away. But suppose that we want to do it manually. So the general idea, the first step would be you need to familiarize yourself with the application and discover the different places where SQL injection could possibly happen. So I will ask you to just take your colleagues on a tour of our beautiful website.
Photos. Speak in English.
Photos. Subscription to the
That's your motivation for the admin password.
Parties también.
Login.
Cindy, abre Cindy.
Brunette.
The girls are pretty.
Purple.
The girls are working.
Login.
Attack.
Yeah, sure. You know that there's SQL injection, so go ahead. No problem.
¿Cuál es? Delete.
¿Cuál era?
Delete.
Comilla. ¿De double o de
Comillas sencillas.
esta cosa? No, espera. Está raro.
Primero,
That's in English keyboard now, my friend.
No,
primero por cualquier cosa ya pones punto y coma y empiezas con el siguiente query.
No, cualquier cosa le digo punto y coma.
Robert.
Punto y coma. Comilla, ajá.
No, punto, de hecho,
That's
comilla.
an English keyboard. So apostrophe should be here. No, slash and apostrophe here.
Copy.
Cierra paréntesis.
Punto y coma.
Ahí está.
La comilla. Comilla.
User.
Dependiendo.
No, the,
User.
you're missing the ASCII characters for space and for I don't remember what else.
That's
You
okay.
don't need them?
You don't need them here.
Así de inseguro es.
Y ya punto y coma, ¿no?
I will just give you a hint. You are trying to do too many things at the same time.
Oh, it won't let
Because
you.
you try it. It's not a problem. Try it, but I would advise you against spending too much effort.
Punto y coma.
This command.
Oh, because it's not a multi-SQLite.
Well, that would be one reason. It's not it's probably not the
Comilla.
accurate, although you can try it. But the problem is that you don't actually know whether this is
No,
the
sí,
place of SQL injection or not.
No, no es cierto, no. Sí, pues que no tienes un Word, así que no importa.
Todo y dale enter, cópialo todo y dale enter.
Oh,
No necesitas el último
it's
punto y coma.
probably going to be on the
No, sí lo necesita.
on the
¿O
game.
no? Ah, no, no es cierto, ¿no?
It can be anywhere. That's the problem. First step should be discovering
Pero igual no hace daño.
where the problem actually is and only then trying to build the cure it. But it's okay. They can try.
No lo necesita.
No.
No, borra el último.
Ya ves, tampoco eso funciona.
And nothing happened. And this is the problem because if you need it, okay. Oh, our server building. Wow. I'm glad to get down. So
Calificante.
Hackeamos eso. Lo que no saben.
Oh,
okay, so just try it. Okay.
I know where.
The problem is that if we complete the query and if we send the data, we get the same page and it doesn't really tell us much.
Maybe
So-
on booking,
Yeah.
it returned data, right?
Yeah.
When it told you that she was with a customer.
Oh. Yeah.
In the get method, instead of Claudia, you can put maybe the security injection there. In the get.
That's a good suggestion.
Ah,
This is in fact the place where we have the SQL injection. However, it's not required. It differs with different semesters.
Yeah.
So what you should do would be to go through the whole website and try to find all the different places where parameters appear. For example, you skip the home page because it doesn't have any more photos. But if you are careful, you will notice that there's a more button which tells you more details about something. So, and it also takes parameters. So this could also be the place where SQL injection can happen or can't happen. So one solution would be you would try to change the data, and indeed you would be able to get at invisible news items. And if you were patient enough, here you see no data, and so on. But if you were patient enough, you would reach number 10, and that would tell you another extra point for being patient. But okay, you guessed correctly that in this case the SQL injection is hidden in this web page. How can we prove it easily without having to think of SQL query, because we don't even know what's the name of the table with users in it. So how would we verify that there's an SQL injection here easily?
Because of the single name that's inside.
But that doesn't tell you that it's vulnerable.
This is normal.
It's just normal display of data. I mean, if the SQL injection was here, you wouldn't say that just because we see a 1, it means the page is vulnerable. So how could we verify the data easily? Any suggestions? How would you verify that this is really a page which is vulnerable to SQL injection?
No, maybe you put something different than a number.
Yeah, exactly.
Because you try to execute a new query.
No, because it ruins the syntax of the query.
Exactly. Somewhere in our application is probably something like this. Select everything maybe from rows or something like that. Where name equals apostrophe. Now there's Cindy and another apostrophe. Of course, if we add an extra apostrophe here, then the sequence of two apostrophes is translated as a data apostrophe. So the string is Cindy apostrophe, and it should end in another apostrophe to complete the command. So we broke the structure of the command, as you said, and for that reason we got an error. Which is a reason why I said that displaying errors to the users is a very dangerous thing to do, because if the page behaved the same as the login page, which simply returned back without any data being displayed, it will be much more difficult to guess that this is really the vulnerable page. But here we were lucky, the developer was very sloppy indeed, and we now know here's an SQL injection. So what do we do about that? We still want that password of the administrator. That we will want to do that, yes. Okay, so how do we go about it? We want to get the data, some kind of data. Okay, that's a better way of going about it, because at this moment we don't know which tables are stored in the database. We can guess because it's likely the users will be stored in the users table, but we don't know that. There could be some prefix, it could be something like nightclub underscore users or whatever. So a better idea is to ask the database to tell us which tables are there so that we can exploit them. So, like this. Okay, let's try it.
No, but
This page.
it's missing punto comma
Semicolon.
semicolon.
A semicolon wouldn't help us, but we might want to have a comment which would take care of the terminating apostrophe. So we would want to add a comment, and it should be something like that. Unfortunately, we still get a syntax error. And the reason we get a syntax error is because what we are doing, we completed Cindy here, and then we said, show tables. This is apparently a lot of command, but okay, we can try the semicolon here. Please do.
But you need an escape character for the
Space.
comma. For the
Oh yeah, and we edit the command like this.
No. Después de la. Ajá. No, después. No, después. Al otro lado.
Comilla simple y luego punto y coma. Comilla simple.
Como.
You still have an extra apostrophe.
Sí, te sobró una. Lo que está después de ese punto y coma, bórralo. Esa bórrala. Esa.
Okay, try it. Okay, we could guess that perhaps the comment character is wrong. MySQL uses also this kind of a hash is also a comment character in MySQL, so we could use something like that, but we are still getting an error. The reason is that we are not allowed to run multiple commands, as we demonstrated or as we discussed during the lecture. So how could we do it when we can't run multiple commands?
And or?
Would be
A query inside a query.
Well, we could use union. You will remember that I mentioned that to join multiple queries. Unfortunately, this command wouldn't work because this is also syntactically incorrect. But if you looked up the documentation for MySQL, you will notice that MySQL has a number of virtual tables stored in a virtual namespace called information schema. And these tables will tell you the content of different structural items of the database. So for example, there exists a table which lists the tables available in the database. So what we could do would be something like this. Select everything from information schema.tables, and suddenly the error disappeared, which suggests that we got a proper syntax of our query. However, we still got an error, but a different one. What does this error tell us?
There are different number of columns.
Yeah, so what's the problem?
You can match different.
Yeah, exactly. If using union, the result set of the first select must contain the same number of columns and the same type of columns as the second result set. So, okay, but how do we know the number of columns to use?
You know.
We don't know. So how do we find out? We are too good hackers to stop now, aren't we?
Limit. You can write that with a limit.
Limit wouldn't help because limit tells you the number of rows you want to get, but we want the number of columns. But a simple way would be, we will not select everything, but we will select just,
Yeah, I did.
well, we don't even know if there's a column called ID, but you can select a direct value. You can select one, and it would return one for all rows in the table. And it still fails. So what do we do now?
Command 2.
Yeah, exactly. Fails.
Command 3.
And we are getting somewhere. So this is the easiest way of doing that. We could speed it up a little by using commands such as select one from that information schema, order by, and let's say 128. So that means order it by the 128th column in the result set. And if it would tell us this column doesn't exist, then we would just divide the interval. We would know that the number of columns is less than 128. So we would say order by 64. And we would keep dividing the interval. We would use a binary search in a sense to find the number of columns. But here we were lucky and we got the number 3 very quickly. Okay, so we know now the number of columns, so what do we do with that?
Show the information.
Sure, we want to display that information correctly. Correct. So, how do we do that?
Ahora sí
Well,
pónganse a
we look
chequear.
up the information in the MySQL documentation, but when you do, you will find that there's a column.
The number of columns, the name of columns.
I'm not sure if it is name or table name. We may be actually forced to look up the documentation. Okay, so what does this tell us?
The names of the tables.
Yeah, and to make it even something, and I am too lazy to look it up, but it's possible to determine the name of the database actually, if you just look up the proper code name. But anyway, we now know that we have a table called character sets, a table called collations, table called clones. We even have a table called tables, that's the one we use now. So, and we also know, if we look correctly in the right place, that there are three user-defined tables. So there are tables girls, tables table news, and table users. So now we know that we will look for our data in table users. Okay, but what do we need to know in order to look up data from table users?
The name of the columns.
Yeah, exactly. We need to know the names of the columns. How do we find them?
There is a query for that in remain.
Well, there's a special table columns,
Oh yes.
and I will make it shorter, or maybe not. Let's just select everything, and there's a special column called column name. And now we know that character sets has a column character set name and default collate name and so on. So we just scroll or limit what we selected. So I'll just limit it where table name is users. And now we know that the table users has three columns: ID, username, and password. So what do we do?
Get a username and a password.
Yeah, exactly. So let's do it. Select ID, username, password. Yeah, and I should have the table from users. Of course, we could guess this because this is a pretty common structure, but it's better when we have the opportunity to let the database tell us the result without having to guess. So, okay, so we got something like that. Okay, so what's that? What does this tell us?
Cipher passwords.
Yeah. So, what am I supposed to do now? Copy and paste login. Okay, so let's open.
It doesn't.
Username will be admin, and the password will be this.
That won't work.
No.
No, because the password is cipher, so we.
Yeah, exactly. Apparently, the developer wasn't so stupid as to enter the password in plain text. He apparently encrypted it in some way. So, what do we do?
We can look for the cipher element that is using and the key.
Okay, so what cipher is the developer using? Can we check?
MD5.
Why do you think it's MD5?
It's very easy and it's in.
It's usually
Okay, but he could just as well use SH1, SHA1. That's SHA1. That's the same difficulty.
We can use a dictionary of MD5.
Well, one easy way of doing it is check the length of the string. Because if the developer was using an actual cipher, he would be using one with either 64-bit blocks or 128-bit blocks, and the text would be, what, 64-bit blocks, that would mean 8 bytes, so 16 digits. 128 bits would be 32 digits. Of course, if he were using SHA-1, SHA-1 has a hash code length of 160 bits. So that means 20 bytes or 40 digits. So an easy way of determining or at least guessing at the cipher use is just counting the digits. And you would find that this is 32, so it uses a 128-bit something, probably a hash code because the length is same for both users. saw it. MD5 is still a hash function. It doesn't have, we can't perform an inverse search, can we? Okay, so just give me a hint. We want the password.
Yeah, replace.
Yeah.
So should I what? Oh, you mean we should replace it?
Yeah.
So we will run an update.
Update.
Unfortunately, with running an update, we are running into the same problem as before. We won't be able to execute multiple commands. So that's out. So let's try to find another way of predicting it.
Inserting a new user.
Again, we won't be able to run another command. We are limited to selects, and you can't insert as a part of union or something. Yeah.
We can make a true statement in the password field. Like, yeah, we insert the password and also put or and 1 equals 1, for example.
Yeah, as long as the login dialog contains an SQL injection problem. And I can tell you it doesn't.
Ah,
The only SQL injection problem in this instance of the nightclub is to this page. So we can't, it was a good idea, but it wouldn't work. So can we decrypt the password in any way?
mm,
It's because everybody is very vulnerable and you can find the internet what's the original word.
Yeah, exactly. MD5 is very widely used, widely cracked. So what we could do is download some Jack the Ripper software which uses rainbow tables and try to use it to recover the hash. But an even easier solution involves using Google, because if the hash was created in a very naive way, then likely the password is also naive, and we should be able to find it somewhere already listed. So let's try it. What does it do? Oh yeah. Okay. Let's see.
rainbow table. Oh.
Okay. So what's our password? No, you got misled. But you need to compare the hash. Control find. Yeah. Use the power of the internet.
KRBA.
Which incidentally happens to be a cow in Czech with a letter changed. So let's see.
Oh.
We succeeded. And you will notice it wasn't very difficult. I mean, you saw it for the first time, so it will take you some time to figure out how to perform the insertion of commands properly. But you notice that it didn't require any very specific knowledge. You could do it easily enough. Let's see. I didn't actually try it, but I think it's a good idea to just try what happens. If the antivirus lets me, which I don't know, but let's see what happens. Okay, is that something? Oh, it probably. It requires Python. I am not sure I have Python. Let's try. Maybe get lucky. I am curious myself.
Will you be able to try SQL map with websites outside of the?
Well, we would, but we won't be doing that.
Okay, yeah, because I have my own website, so maybe it would be interesting to.
Well, I think it would be a good idea for you to try it on your own notebook.
I know we will be able to. Un website que uso para el tech, para mis proyectos, pues, súper hackeable.
Peer-to-face. Sí, la renta, ¿no?
Which one, Rolf?
Ah, sí. La de Miguel es súper
Es
segura.
el que uso para mis proyectos.
Okay, while we are waiting for the SQL map to run, I just wanted to once again read the code. Seems like we don't have Python here, so I'm afraid I won't be able to show you what SQL map can do, but it should be able to list you all the tables, all the data in the tables. It should be able to tell you where the errors were caused and how to fix them and stuff like that. It's a very powerful tool. If you have your own website, it's perfectly okay if you try to run the application against your website. Don't do it against other people's website. You could be violating clause. It's a good idea to get an okay, preferably in a written form before doing anything like that. Okay, so how did you like this?
It was nice. Ooh, yeah.
I hope this demonstration is useful for you. I would just like to mention that each year we organize days for high school students to come here and learn about what we can teach them so that they can decide whether to enroll in our school or not. And it was quite interesting to find out that quite a few high school students were able